Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass Hero, and welcome back to Träumerei. Previously, we ended up in some kind of spooky graveyard, where we found an annoying person. So they said not to fully trust anyone here. And we have 5 paper scraps. I believe there is 7 total. So let's keep tabs on that. Do a little pixel finding. Oh boy. I can get lost real easily. I should be careful. There's an eye here. Upon approaching the rather-plain grave, a huge eye could be seen hovering directly in front of it. Surreally enough, it even appeared to perk up upon seeing a new face. Perhaps isolation had taken a heavy toll on it. Say, since there's nothing to do around here, let's play a game. I see. If you get all the 3 questions right, you'll get a fabulous prize. Do you want me to be your pupil? And if you lose, well, I'll chop you up and make you a nice stew. I'm not sure how an eye eats me, but okay. So, what do you say? It's not like I have anything to lose, except my life. Nah, we're fine. Okay, first up. One day you stumble upon a ghastly scene. An atrocious crime had been committed. Before you were the remnants of not a murder, but a slaughter. Who were the victims? Crows? Not a murder, but a slaughter? But maybe that's trying to like turn you away from crows, because it's not a murder of crows. I'll try crows. It might be a trap. No, that's right. Correct. Now on to the next one. Upon wandering into a small, dimly lit room, you come across a tall mirror precariously latched onto its thin walls. While walking towards it, you realize you have no reflection. What is the reason? I don't exist. Mirror is fake if this is a trick question. Close, but not quite. Damn, I'm dead. And here I thought you'd actually win. Oh, bloody hell. So let's try this again. Let me reread the riddle. Upon wandering to a small, dimly lit room, you come across a tall mirror precariously latched into its thin walls. Because you have no reflection. Is that I don't exist? That's not just really sound really clever, though. Correct. Wait, is that supposed to be like a subtle nod to the true story? Let us move on to the final question. Once upon a time, a certain someone was tried and sent to the gallows. Such was a case of liars and thieves. Upon their death, something was stolen from them. What had they lost? A certain someone had been sent to the gallows, such as the life as liars and thieves, but a certain something was stolen from them. Their right hand or left hand? Right? Looks like we have another liar in our midst. Did I die? Yep. Left hand. I'm not sure how this one works. Is there a pun there I'm not noticing? That is correct. Congratulations, here is your prize. You received a severed left hand. How terrible. Weird. Well, there's some more ghosts down here. Let's talk to them. Hi, how you doing? What's your story? Upon stopping in front of the willowy mass of smoke, the horned figure brings its masked face down to communicate. Raising its eerily expressionless pale face towards and away from Noelle, its actions is all too clear. Perhaps a horned humanoid specter had grown bored hovering over a nameless grave. Blandly glancing back at the tall, shadowy figure, Noelle merely waved his hand in parting. However, before Noelle could leave, the masked figure materialized from the shadows, ensnaring his vision. Am I dead? Again. Allow the peculiar masked figure to accompany you. Sure, what can go wrong? We're friends. Things are fine. Here, I'll help you out. Let's go around. Maybe there's other people who want to make friends with you. This is my grave, isn't it? Isn't it odd to have a... Isn't it a bit odd to have such a plain old coffin above ground? I'm ever tired. Why not use my eyes while I doze off? Of course. I didn't have a choice. I haven't had a good set of eyes in ages. I'm gonna be here for all eternity. Dang. Don't talk to them at all. Let's see you, slender man. A tall figure is situated in between these two graves. It appears to be tapping its feet in anxious trepidation. I've lost my head. Would you be so kind as to fetch me a replacement? No, because you're just gonna take mine. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I haven't seen a spare head. Oh, that's quite alright. I suppose I'll continue on my life as a headless hermit. Well, we're here. Might as well. Of course. That's much better. Here, you can have this. Received an eyeball. Oh! You were actually friendly and not like a big twist, like I'm taking your head now. That's a change of pace. It's real. Now I gotta figure out what this ghost following me is for. We talked to. You are literally a scribble. Zzz. Well, this is certainly surreal. Zzz. How uneventful. I'll just be going now. Zzz. Can you deliver this? Zzz. Despite being unconscious, they have surprisingly good aim. Receive a turnip. Though, this had better not turn into a scavenger hunt. So, Mask Face. You see anyone who wants a turnip in existence around here? It's kind of a maze. Oh man, I'm really carrying on this conversation by myself. Sadly, it seems to be heading towards a dead end. Oh man, these graves are a little bit annoying to navigate. I can't tell if I'm glitching out the map, or if I'm making progress to a new area. This is someone new. Some new people here. Oh, upside down cross. Ghost. Okay. Save the game, because everyone has the worst intentions towards me. Yep. Well, our job is done with them. Turn that emoji face upside down. Had you not approached a sorrowful sweeping apparition, it would be nigh impossible to spot. Excuse me, is everything alright? Oh, don't mind me. Okay, I won't. Please, just leave. Sure thing, see you later. They don't even want to help you anyway. So any other apparitions need help? Cutscene. Well, the entrance is here, but I haven't spoken with everyone yet. I'll come back later. We gotta find more ghosts. There's those that are near the grave. Maybe we can give them like the eyeball and some of the items we get, and they'll be like, thanks. So maybe that's the end game. Let's see if there's anyone else down here. I'm not quite sure, but we'll talk to you first. I don't know what to do with this turnip. Maybe they'll want it. Excuse me, but would you happen to need this turnip? Oh, good grief, so that's where he went. I'm not even going to question anything at this point. Right, before you go, please accept this as a token of my thanks. Receive a glass eyeball. 2 eyeballs. So we give 1 to each of the folks guarding the grave. And then we're all set. Now I just need to walk all the way back. Navigating these things. I don't know what this one that's following me. I'm not sure what this one wants. Yet. Hopefully it's not my life. And I've made a terrible mistake. It wouldn't be the first time I've made a bad deal with a ghost. Trust me. Don't ever trust him with loans. Terrible interest rates. At least 5 times or so. Give glass eye, yes. Here you go. Upon handing over the glass eye, a small glass vial can be seen neatly placed on the cold earth. We see the vial of blood. Disgusting. Now you. Of course, need some help? I don't see why not. Nope, we didn't offer up any items. We're missing something. So we need to find more ghosts. We're not done here yet. We need to find out what to do with you specifically, because you're following us everywhere with no objective. Here's another one. A disembodied head is floating above the grave. Alarmingly enough, it's happy. Oh, hello there. You can have this. I don't want it. Receive severed right hand. Oh, now we can help out that one ghost, because now we have 2 hands. So, you know, we can definitely give them a hand. Or 2. They're helping hands. Thank you. It's exactly what I've always wanted. Can I burn this? While we're here, let's see if we spot anyone else. Because sometimes they're a little hard to see with this coloring of the world. Plus, it's not exactly fun navigating around these sprites. They're poorly designed. Okay. Make sure no one else is here. Well, let's go to the one that's murders us if we don't give them the right item. As soon as I find them again. This is actually what I'm talking about as far as navigating. Ooh boy. Here, I can help you out. Here's the right hand. Upon handing over the appendage, a small bloodied heart can be seen neatly placed on the cold earth. Receive a heart. It's still beating. I think that's all of them. What do you think, following ghost? Have I doomed myself by letting you follow me? Should I have told you, like, no? Or have I not found the objective that helps you out yet? Man, you really can't tell what's a path and what's not. Oh, man. Oh, man. Nope, we gotta keep going down. Keep going up. Not here, this is a dead end. I sure hope there's no journal pages tucked away in one of these random graves, because if I have to pixel hunt every single one, that's gonna be pain. Very painful. Like, yeah, like, see, this looks completely clear, but it's not straight away. This is. Well, well, well. It's about time you showed up. And here I thought you finally kicked the bucket. But enough of that. Who's your friend? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Quiet, aren't they? They stopped talking a while ago. I see. Man, that head of yours is really hollow. If you're done gloating, will you finally leave me alone? What kind of girl would I be go back on my promises? Sure, I'll leave you alone. But I'm not sure what good it'll do for you at this point. Anyway, what did that mean? I've wasted too much time on you already. There's some other business I've been meaning to take care of. Who are you even? I'm so confused. So, if you will be a gentleman and remember my final request, follow me. Me and my ghost friend, going on an adventure. Don't know what they even exist for, but hey, who the cares? Man, you're slow. Hello, miss. You gotta admit, this is some dream, right? Just look up there. Where am I looking? Up where? It's a door? Will this impress me, dream ghost? I really expected you to be rid of them by this point. Unfortunately, not, miss. At least it looks cool. Right. Anyway, it looks like this is farewell for now. This is about as far as I can go. I see. Why exactly are you so dead set on helping me, miss? Let's just say I feel like we'd be great friends. No. I mean, helping you is part of the job description, but I'd say everything else is a bonus. You shouldn't waste your time on me, miss. I'm not worth saving. Monsters are meant to exist. That's why I hate myself most of all. We're definitely going to need to work on that. I don't care whether or not you think you're a monster, Noelle. I only hate humans, which you most certainly are not. See? That's why I believe we're perfect for each other. Yeah, I knew it. Probably a damp here. More importantly, I've never had a friend close to my own age. Call it a hunch, but I'm sure we have so much in common. Miss Annabelle, I don't mean to be rude, but you are worrying me. I get that a lot. Duly noted. Oh, by the way, items you find here won't carry over, so it's better we just hand them over to me now. Your friend won't be able to come along either, so I'd say my farewells if I were you. Like that vial you're holding, Noelle. Wouldn't I just lose us upon waking up? Well, yes, but you're holding too much stuff right now. These aren't heavy. I can manage. I know that, but you don't strike me as the type to be overly fond of blood or carnage. Most aren't into that sort of thing, I presume. Well, just hand it over if you want to wake up sometime within the next 5 years. You're a very persnickety person. This might be a trap, but okay. Great, thanks. Don't mind me, I just love the sound of breaking glass. Is that why you wanted it? Of course! You're such a child, miss. Shut up. Man, I wish I could come along with you. Why don't you? I just can't. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Goodbye, miss. Bye, Noelle. Let's meet up again sometime. No. I'll see. Who are you? This is me in the past? Strange. This really is such an odd memory to be dreaming of now. I'm not sure why I even dyed my hair in this town. This is one memory I would be fine with forgetting. This is really peculiar. Even for me, this has been a rather odd turn of events. Time was something that always eluded me, but this was back when I used to listlessly travel around the countryside. Before I followed that dusty old journal and stumbled upon grandmother's house. Before when I could stand to go outside. Before I realized how bored I was with my life. Around this time, I never stayed in one place for long, but I must admit I was happy with this kind of life back then. From what I can recall, I ventured into this town during the height of its fall harvest, also known as Halloween, where the night everyone buys the same costume. Even back then, I never saw the appeal of celebrations, but keeping my gaze downward and covering my head with a black cloak I'd recently purchased, I made my way into the unusually colorful town. It seemed harmless enough, but I had soon found out the townspeople had been in the midst of a witch hunt. Not wanting to stay a moment longer, I had made the decision to leave only during the night, but then I realized I was the only one alive. At that moment, I made my mind to help everyone. It seems like too much effort for a mere dream. I could just find the nearest cliff to jump off of, but I'm compelled to see where this takes me. Miss Annabelle's enthusiasm must be contagious. What a bother. This is really becoming rather tedious. What a pain. Help me! Wow, that's a weird voice. Where have all the other journals been? So we're supposed to stab the crimson figures? There's a lot of them. Oh, can I go in this house? No. And that's a dead end? No, not really. You can keep going. Let's see what happens if we avoid stabbing anyone. I may have wandered off a bit much. Bad end? You got lost, bad end. It's like Nier Automata. Stab the crimson figure. Ignoring the blurred figure's pleas for help, Noelle plunged a dagger swiftly into its chest. Farewell. These are all the same dialogue, so we'll just go through and see if we actually get any progress on something. Yeah, they're all the same dialogue. Weird. This is some dream. Or should I say, nightmare. We're getting some progress. This town, like so many others I had traveled to, had long been ruined. Could the cause have been a curse? A curse that had long since permeated the soil the town's foundations were built upon. A curse that was caused by me. A certain someone once said that the ground we tread upon absorbs all the blood and lives lost throughout unmeasurable generations. A certain someone whose hair had long since decomposed and skin had turned to dust. A certain someone who died long before I was born. I hate this. This is why I hate reminiscing. It always makes me so sentimental. More people to stab? I mean help? This town is endless. Hey, nice mask. Thank you. What a joyful harvest! Right. The keys to a happy life are in uniformity, conformity, and solidarity. Any rule breakers will be swiftly executed. We are happy here. I hate everyone. It's a shame the guillotine was vandalized. Our lovely harvest doesn't feel the same without it. Well, I see what you're harvesting. Sins. I don't want to die! Did you hear? They're going to execute the witch. I can't wait. Wonderful. We haven't had a public execution in ages. I see everyone's gathered. Your mask is too ornate. You'll stand out. You stand out too much. Try fitting in, unless you like to be the next harvester's sacrifice. Yeah, I see how you judge this. Nail that stands up gets pounded. Is it dead? Wow, there's a lot of you. Disgusting! Why hasn't anyone gotten rid of it yet? Hideous! They better clean all this blood off the streets. Disgusting. I don't see any blood, but it's probably figurative. It's a long walk. I absolutely loathe how fake everything here feels. But there's nothing else I can do at this point except to march on. I'm still not quite following the storyline, like it's really trickled down. I'm having like a grasp somewhat, but like a lot of meat that's missing from this meat buffet, if you know what I mean. It sounded kind of weird. I just have steaks in the mind. Evening already. No one's here. Better save. I don't want to go through all this again. Yeah, I guess just keep walking. Looks like everyone's had their fun, you know, doing executions of innocent people. National pastime. I can't go past this area. Yep, go through here. I hope this is not a maze. That was unpleasant. Oh, looks like I'm at Lila's again. It's been a while. I am really going to miss that cape. It was a nice cape, I'll give you that. Who are you? Adult Homura? You have the color scheme for it. Well, well, well. Look at who the cat dragged in. A lost sheep. Lila. You're losing your flair, Miss Witch. Oh, how cruel. You wound me. Still, it's nice of you to so kindly drop in. It's a shame you don't visit me often. Apologies. I would, if I could. Oh, nonsense. You don't have to lie to me. After all, we both know how much you hate me. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. You're stuck with me forever. Great. I don't hate you. You're such a good kid. You don't have to spare my feelings, you know. Anyway, what's brought you to my personal section of the afterlife? Finally getting bored of that fairy tale life you're living? Oh, and how are your little doll friends doing? They're fine, miss. And I'm not entirely sure. I've been trying to wake up, but to no success. I keep running into distractions like you. I keep running to vague characters and story. Every time I wake up, it's the same thing. Some kind of girl, or a woman. speaking metaphors and riddles and like wanting items and wanting me to walk back and forth. Makes no sense. Well, look on the bright side. At least you're finally getting exercise. How do you like it here so far? Feels like a video game. But yeah, it's alright. Nice stars. I absolutely loathe it. I'd much rather wake up and go back to my normal life. You mean staring at dusty furniture and talking to inanimate objects all day? Those pumpkins will talk to me one day. Not everything in that journal is true, you know. Or at the very least, I'd personally include entries in there just to mess with you. It seems as if you've grown weary of talking to me. Enough chatter. I can have you wake up now if you so desire. Actually, please wait. Oh? What could it be this time? There was a strange girl I met again earlier. Do you by any chance happen to know her? My life doesn't revolve completely around you, my dear. There are more important matters I've been tending to besides a child who chooses to live in his own fabricated reality. What you're saying, miss, is that I should leave. Oh, I don't know. Why don't you check your pockets? A train ticket and a silver bullet. If you really want to leave this dream world, well, the rest is up to you. I mean, the silver bullet kind of seals the deal. I don't think we were a werewolf, but who knows? A lot of times silver bullets and things like that were used for vampires in certain stories. It's amazing what the conductor will accept as currency. Though considering what they do, I suppose it shouldn't come to a surprise that they know so many people. Just, who is she, miss? And why me? Oh, would you look at the time? You're free to browse my selection of books before you leave. Thank you, miss. No trouble at all, dearie. Though, let's catch up on lost time in the future. Of course. Rows and rows of multicolored books. Unfortunately, they're much too high for you to reach. Let's look for notes. The Idiot's Guide to Murder. Why do you have this? Why not? Why so many books? It has a face on it. It's just a Necromonicon. That's new. Be careful. It could bite off your hand. Yeah, it's Necromonicon. Right. Why does so many books? Does she even organize these? Spellbooks. Oh dear, please don't touch those. Sorry, miss. Fiction books. The Telltale Heart, The Fall of the House of Usher. Oh, Miss Lila even keeps poetry books here. Books and fairy tales. I don't have enough time to read through all these. Books in cryptozoology, demonology, and parapsychology. Rows and rows of multicolored books. Gorilla book, huh? Book on fairy tales. I don't have time to read through all these. Photo album. I've never seen anything quite like this. Yes, I wouldn't peg photos as common around here. Are they all dead? Honestly, what is it with you the kids and deaf nowadays? Variety books. Picture book. Found paper scrap number 6. Okay, so we're still on track. A witch. Is that who they really think is responsible for all these murders and disappearances? I must be the only one here with a shred of common sense. The last witch sighting was over a century ago. If anything, it's one of these weird cults again. To think a bunch of clowns run this wretched facility. But that journal did mention a wish-granting woodland witch. But if it is true, maybe she'll grant my wish. It's number 6. Now we need number 7. Divination. Does it really work, Miss Lila? What do you think, dear? Ask Lila a question, sure. Do you need anything, dear? I've been wondering, where do you get all these books from? The store. The bookstore. let's get out of here. Wait, how do I get out of here? Hey, you run this portal to pocket dimension. Oh, are you finished reading? Yes, miss. Thank you. There's no need to thank me. Farewell now, dear. And same to you, Miss Lila. It kind of makes me think of like, it's like the color scheme of Homura, and the kind of, well, we're covered in blood. And the kind of character of like someone from like Yume Neko, like one of those witches. I'm back. I have to get all this blood off first. But it's a shame. This was my favorite coat. Let's find note number 7. Water's too murky here. I'll wash off all this blood back home. Really don't like blood. It's a pretty key thing. And that should be everything. So, what should I do now? Look for notes. Paper scraps. There gotta be more. You see ... you know, like, you have to initiate a story thing before you can proceed. So we gotta go around the house. Oh, here's number 7. This wasn't here earlier. The sky is painted a vivid shade of red, and the water looks as if the clouds bled crimson paint into it, and yet, it's strangely quiet here. It's reminiscent of the Inferno. Nothing makes sense here, though. The trees look peculiarly lively here, at the very least. As if their branches could ensnare lost travelers. I think they actually do, earlier. These trees, they have an almost human quality to them. Could they harbor any more secrets? Like that witch's charred bones. I feel as if something's watching me. Perhaps wearing a red cloak makes me stand out too much, but even without it, nothing would change. How long have I been wandering? That's all of them, at least for this chapter. Leave room, yes. I feel I was about to commit a grave mistake. Bannon? What will I do from here? It's been so long since I've been outside, but maybe this will be a nice change of pace. I certainly need a breath of fresh air, and perhaps I can get some answers from Annabelle. As much as this pains me, I should just leave. It was never healthy of me to look for a place that no longer exists. I must have looked foolish to go on a wild goose chase solely on the writings left of the one long dead. Miss Lila must have gotten a good laugh at that. Sure, I've seen my fair share of ghosts and curses. Necromancy, I can believe of those cults or anything to go by, but am I making the right choice? Well, enough of that. I said my goodbyes, so I suppose this chapter of my life will come to a close. Farewell. True end, respite of the lost soul. See? I told you she'd be fine. You should have seen how worried he was, Annabelle. Seriously, you're gonna be the death of me one of these days. Azelle? Don't worry, rude like that. No, I wasn't worried about her at all. Are you wearing a watch on your head? Rue? You have a nice scarf, I'll give you credit for that, but like the watch has gotta go. Sure you were. No, not really. Annabelle's a smart girl. She can take care of herself. Sorry guys, I was just catching up with an old friend. Sorry for causing so much trouble. Don't worry about it. I'm just glad you're safe. What friends? Hey! We're both highly complicated individuals, Rudy. You're not our only friend. We sometimes go out on weekends, play the Super Nintendo. Without you, I'm not your friend. See, this is why I've always hated you, Rudy. Quit calling me that. Never. That's it, I'm out. We're sorry, just don't leave. Shut it. Yeah, get lost, Rue. Since you're not helping. I know. Ah, so siblings, huh? Unless it's just more like a spiritual sisterly thing. Well, I'm still not quite any closer to understand this story. I'm assuming we're not human, because there's a silver bullet, and that's, you know, to off yourself. And we have the red eyes and the white hair, so I'm leaning towards vampire. There could be anything. We seem to have linked to the spectral world, so we talk to ghosts and curses. We aren't faced with this at all. There's Annabelle and a couple of other characters. I'm thinking maybe they deal with supernatural things themselves, like monster hunters or something, who knows. And there's a witch. I don't know how any of these characters are connected. It's very vague. The only kind of thing we somewhat get is that we get a little hints of what our nature is, and that's why I said we're probably a vampire, because of the bloody needles growing up and everything. So, this game is being done episodic, and each episode's kind of going to be a little bit standalone, connected kind of thing. It's kind of following the light format, specifically, as the creator says. So, they have a lot more story to tell. But they compared to Light, though, Light kind of gave me the characters' motivations and idea of who they were in the first episode. This one didn't quite do that, and I feel like I should have. The art is cute. The atmosphere is about alright. The concept of the kind of like doing the supernatural thing is actually a good one. It just needs to be fleshed out. And there needs to be kind of a director tightening done to this game, well, at least in future episodes anyway. Because nothing too much happens, there's not too many kind of pizzazz moments, and even the game overs. I like the game overs, I mean, I like when there's a lot of them. But there's like no kind of animations or CGs or anything, just the kind of same generic noise. So it needs a little bit of a fluff to kind of go over that hill. Of quality, that is. But anyway, certainly not a bad RPG Maker game by any means. Like I said, I did like it. Just needs to be kind of fleshed out and tightened in a lot of spots. Let's go to the bonus room. Maybe we'll get some information about the characters here. Let's see. Likes fairy tales, sweets, pumpkins, dislikes mirrors, for obvious reasons, crowds, and himself. Whoa, it just closed down on its own. That was quick. A true dreamer at heart, Noelle wishes to travel up to the heavens to live among the stars and become a knight. Nothing too revealed there. I'm a little curious about the witch. This was the most interesting character of the lot. Gazing dolls, dislikes rules, hypocrites. Lila claims her head will fall right off her shoulders if removed. So you were probably executed at some point. Now who are you, vague watch person? You better watch out. Yeah, I went there. Rudy. Long walks, dislikes sleeping, studying knives. Someone known as a historian in town. That closes up way too fast. So you don't know too much about you yet. Is this gonna turn into Vampire Hunter D? I wonder. Likes pranks. Let's see. Fascination with illusions and fake feats of magic, despite her upbringing. Let's see who you are. Let's see. Actually designs his Annabelle's clothes, his main hobby is costume design. Okay. Did you design his clothes too? Like, you need a little watch right here. That's good. Good. Little hats are out. Only like old witches wear the little hats. Little Louis hats. It's all about watches now, trust me. That's how I feel like that went down. But anyway, these character profiles don't reveal too much to us either way. But yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching me play the first episode of Träumerei, or Träumerei. I'll see you guys later, and take it easy.